Lenny Sammons is the chief editor of Area Auto Racing News. Of course, their booth was here at Motorsports Expo. Sad to say, you guys missed out on the special offer that they have at the show, but Lenny, you tell me the best deal for a lot of folks is going online. First of all, how we doing?
We're doing fine. It was a great show here. Jeremy does a great job every year with the show, and kind of ends the show season, and we're ready to go racing now. We just came off doing 3 indoor races and a motorsport show ourselves, and so we're ready for the outdoor season. We're missing the racing in Georgetown this weekend, but we got staff down there to cover.
Yeah, so in this week's edition coming up, I get it on Thursday in the mail. You'll be able to read all about Georgetown. I watched some of the highlights, and I actually saw one of the races. It looked like the indoor season went pretty well this year.
It was excellent. We had snow, unfortunately, at 2 of our 4 events, our motorsport show on Friday night, Saturday night in Allentown. A good portion of the people, unfortunately, that bought tickets in advance didn't even show up. The walk-up was nil, but it was probably one of the best indoor races most people have ever seen. It was really good. It was 3 wide for the lead twice.
I saw that.
A couple of laps, and a lot of people say that, but this was no exaggeration. They were swapping the lead back and forth. Mm-hmm. So it was really good, and we just come off doing our indoor dirt race. One of the events is on a dirt racetrack we built in Trenton, New Jersey, and we had maxed out at 90 micro sprints. That's all that we're allowed to accept, and we had a heck of a race both nights, and we got the micro guys got beat by 2 modified guys.
Wow.
Billy Pouch Jr. won on a disqualification of a micro sprint
I
guy
see.
for a tire infraction on Friday night, and on Saturday Briggs Danner and Steven Schneider, Brian Carver were swapping the lead back and forth on the running the cushion, and Anthony Prego came along the last final laps and put it around the bottom and ended up passing. Went 3 wide coming off the 4th turn. They were both hanging and sliding each other.
Nice.
Drove around, took the lead, and won the race. First time ever in micro.
By the way, if you're a YouTube person, there are clips and highlights on there, so just look those up, and you can check that out right there.
Some great stuff on in-car cameras, too, which is really exciting, yes.
Okay.
The dirt side and the TQ side for the concrete series.
All right, I'll have to look for some of those. So again, it's amazing stuff. Amazing what you can find on YouTube if you take your time to look around. Even though the show deal is only good at this, and of course any other shows.
It's the same price here as you can do online. You just get a bonus. You got a free calendar.
Oh, okay.
Event. So the price was the same. You can get that online, and if somebody wanted to try the paper, you can do the online edition. You can buy a single edition for $5 to take a look at.
Oh, wow.
Okay. See what the digital edition looks like. You have to do that through a PayPal account. Right directly with them. You can't even do that with us. So we do
I didn't know that.
It's $40 cheaper if you take the subscription for a year online compared to the postage mailed to your house because of the 35% increase in postage in the last 2 years.
Good point. Yeah, and of course you're going to want to get the edition delivered to your house because the special edition's coming up in about 3 weeks, I think.
Yeah, at the end of April is our season's preview edition.
You're going to want this one, guys.
Everybody's schedules in there and special stories to go with it. Mm-hmm. It's one of our bigger editions people look for all year. Mm-hmm. Keep it in your car, you're riding along, or you can sit there and compare schedule to schedule and make out your guest list or your hope list for the season that way. Certainly for people who like to travel.
Yeah, and I remember you had it, I don't know if you still do this or not, but you had it before where you could undo a couple of the staples and it would just take out the center section with the schedules. So you're still that way then?
Yes, our paper is trimmed and stapled, but for that edition, the center section only has one center staple. Mm-hmm. It's actually added after the fact, and it makes it really easy to pull right out.
Yeah, so that's worth pretty much your entire subscription price right there.
I would think so.
Yeah, and of course with all the columnists and all the information, guys, I'm serious. I get mine. I do it in 2 reads. What I do, Lenny. Okay, I go through the first time. I look. Just that's correct. Oh, that's right. He won Georgetown. Oh, he won. And then I put it away. And then I go back the next day. And then I would start reading the columns. And probably a lot of people do the same thing. I would imagine, right?
Yeah, I would think so. So our online edition shows us that people go online. You can get that on Tuesday morning.
All right.
Look at the online edition. You can go through, see a couple of news breaking stories that we're pretty good on doing, and catch what you're looking for. And then you take the next day, and when you get the paper Wednesday or Thursday, you can spend time really reading the columns and every little detail of stories.
And of course, I still go to page 6 first. My good friend Ernie Saxton, still writing for you guys. So again, AARN.com is how you can find out more. Yes, the online edition is cheaper, but if you're like Lenny and I like the physical paper, to read myself. So,
90%
but that's
of our readership is still on the paper.
seriously that high.
Despite the press,
I guess I thought it would have been.
They like that paper in their hands, and they don't want us to stop.
Yeah, because I could.
Unfortunately, we've had to increase the price because of the postal deal. Luckily, the printer's been really good with it.
Oh, nice.
Just the postage has been the problem, but they've accepted the price increase and keep coming back. So and they really see that we've worked harder to give you more than just 2-1, and we know you can find that out on your phone as soon as it happens.
Right.
But our guys are in the trenches, as you are, after the races, doing interviews and talking to people. And I'm working on a story here for 4 days now that'll be in my column this week that you're not going to read anywhere else.
Yeah, a lot of exclusive stuff. And you had a shirt a few years ago, I thought, that really summed it up well. More than just who won, I think, is what was on the shirt. So, and that is it. Because, guys, seriously, you could spend 2 days solid just reading the whole thing. And it's everything. There's the NASCAR stuff, IndyCar, as well as your local speedway. All that stuff is in there. Always good to see you, man, and I appreciate. I can't wait to get the season preview edition. So again, go to AARN.com. Make sure to get your subscription, have it delivered, because if they do it this week, they'll be able to get that one in time for the preview.
It takes 1 week to get into the lineup.
There you go. So go ahead and do it now,
Come
guys.
see us in the indoor series. You'll be shocked how good the racing is.
I tell you, I watched, like I said, a lot of the clips and everything. It sounds like it was a fantastic year for the indoor racing. Always good to see you. If you get in town to see Sue, make sure to look us up. We'll go to dinner, okay?
Sounds great. Thank you.
Make sure to subscribe to me, too. That doesn't cost anything. Just hit the little button there. And, of course, if there's somebody we haven't gotten to that you want us to do, we'll make sure we get that done. Enjoy your drive home. Thank you.
Thank you very much.